broke his heart. He broke his heart because he killed his faithful hound who'd saved his life. Got a lovely big bike behind us. He's keeping his distance. He ain't interested in doing any speed. He just wants to enjoy. So, but he'll pull over at the first chance so as he can overtake without any dangers. There we are. I'll just let him come by. Here we go. Because he is on a sports bike, and if he decides to crank it, I might not be on a road clear enough to just safely let the lad come by. And he might risk it on a blind, and then, you know. But you can see how interested in cranking it on. He's in touring mode, he's quite happy. I'm only doing 40 mile an hour. Look at these roads. Absolutely beautiful. If I time it right and get on to Angle C around about 5 o'clock, I'll be in the golden hour. The shadows are already beginning to stretch, but the azimuth is about 70 degrees at the minute. We need the sun's azimuth to be down down towards the horizon, 15 to 25 degrees, golden hour. Long shadows, setting sun. In between mountain passes. I'd get some water down with people. There's a car park at the top of the Gwynant. I'll pull on and if I disconnect the camera, there'll be no sound because I'll be disconnecting the microphone and do a pan shot with it of the Snowdon range. Oh, there's youngsters on the... They've got them blow up kayaks with the paddles. There they am. Pulled up side of the road, youngsters are out. In the trunks. Still got a sandwich to eat as well. Gwynant, here we are. Up some sheeps. Where there's one sheep, there might be a baby sheep, might be a lamb. There's a big biker in this GSA 1250. Rainbow colours with the blue and the white. Well, that was it. It could have been a Honda Africa Twin. I see the 1200 sticker, but that could still be an Africa Twin. I never noticed whether it had got the narrow front wheel, as the Africa Twin is proper off-roader. The GSA is 70 road, 30 off. The Honda Africa Twin is 50-50. It's at home on both of them. Coming up to Lake Gwynant now. On the left here I've got the Snowden range, and at the bottom of the Snowden range is the Gwynant, the Gwynant Lake. It's just over this wall to our left. It's already started. When I check the footage, if I can't see any of the lake, I'll try and find somebody who's done a bit of drone footage and try and drop a bit of drone footage in, or aerial photos, you know. Rob some off the Google Maps stock photos. Oh, here we are. If I got the camera inside, I could turn it through the left window. Or if Paul was in there, the last thing you do That's absolutely full. Yeah, I might pull up on this one because the one at the top might be absolutely rammed. Not going to risk the one at the top. Lovely young family there, come all the way from Cambridge. So yes, a stop there. Just the one at the top will most likely be full, and you can't film when there's children about. I couldn't stop and take any photos because there's children. So whack the camera around 90 degrees just to catch, and I should be able to grab a still off the video. This is the Snowden, the Gwynant Mountain Road, and then we turn up the Llanberis Pass, which is the one that goes up over Snowdon. Might meet Hannibal and his elephants. Or the one at the top is pretty free. I will pull on it and let the camera catch the panorama. I expected it to be absolutely rammed, so I will, because it is like a little crescent. So I will pull on and allow the vlogging camera to capture. And then get the still camera out, take some stills. So this is the major car park, and there's usually, maybe at the weekend, there's an ice cream van on top. Just taking some peak photos and the tourist information plate. I'm now going to just make sure I reverse off, because I really want to, the lighting's terrible, they'll only be information photos, because I really want to be in Abu Dhabi, sorry, on Anglesey, in the in the golden hour. So we're all okay. There we go. Oh, Vespa scooter. Oh yes, proper. So now turn left here. If I point it out with an arrow thing in editing, that is the Llanberis Pass. I've got about 2.5 hours to the golden hour this evening. And I'll do a proper. Oh, I've got my filter pack again. I'll have to do my magic and then put it all back in post. I don't like doing a lot of work in post. Get it right when you push the button. All you've got to do in post is frame it right and tweak a bit of exposure and a little bit of temperature and contrast, and you're done. A lot of the times auto image does it for me, just tweaks that little bits. Them auto enhancers, the algorithms are really good, as long as you're within a gnat's breadth of getting the photo right in the first place. If you're massively underexposed or overexposed, or your white balance is completely skew-if, it's the algorithm's not very good. But you know, instead of you doing it, push the exposure, reduce the contrast, push the temperature, drop the saturation, move the tint just a little bit. It'll do all that for you in a split second, instead of taking half an hour by manual. But you've got to be within a gnat's breadth of getting it right yourself. That's in Google Photos, Microsoft Photo Editor. What else is it? A lot of automatic stuff. Chip, whatever it is. A lot of editing suites have got a little auto correction algorithm running. Shove it through. Anyway, this is the Llanberis Pass. It's actually quite boring on the way up, because it's same as the Black Bar. If you go up it from Torna Press, all the views are behind you. All you've got in front of you is mountain. Now here we are, here are the views now, can you see? Looking straight down into the slate. Big slate mine in the middle. That has been, it's a big tourist attraction now. I believe, is there I believe there's a power station inside the mountain. That mountain, I'll say as soon as the cameras are pointing at it, because I can't turn it, it's on the outside. There we are, that mountain to the right, that's hollow. It's been hollowed out. There's a power station inside. That's how much quarrying they did. They hollowed the mountain out. Here we are, look, here we are. they've just pulled up to take a photo, or it's overheated, or his battery's gone flat. Might be a flat battery. Hopefully there's no one there. I hope everything's all right. Unless he's had to go behind and drop a penny. No, he's back down. There he is. He's just left his car. Is that him? And he's just going to take some photos, which, if you're up here, is not any problems. Just a little bit of he's 80% off the road. It's not a major problem. So no, get on, lad, get on. It might be the trip of a lifetime, especially as he looked like a little Japanese chap. He might be here on a holiday of a lifetime. Never miss a Kodak moment. Here we are. This is the views down the pass. Well, toughies. I didn't see whether he'd got his water bottle in that. Yes, I bought this 12 pack of water. It's quite acidic for my stomach. I should have boiled some water at home and brought it away. So if I see anybody that's desperate for some water, I'm handing over bottles. I gave 2 to the bikers on the A4391 before Blenheim. I gave 2 to the youngsters. Here we have some youngsters. Look, Kodak moment. Take your photos. You know, don't miss the chance of taking that photo. It looks like they might have just climbed it and just got back to the car. So yeah, if youngsters are taking a Kodak moment, park up and put your hazards on and let them have the Kodak moment. That's going to last them for the life. When you do these trips, it's called creating memories. Yeah, while you're doing just a road trip or a holiday, I'm creating memories. Just got to be really slow. See, they've all got the mountain kits on. They're all mountaineers. They've all been up there. They've been climbing. I don't think this is as tough as doing the Black Nabar in Scotland, because it's only a couple of 3 miles to the top. Black Nabar is 6.5 from the Snowden Pass to the top, and it is 5.5 from the Applecross town. Right then, entering Llanberis now. I'll stop and have this sandwich if I was completely dry, and get some fluids down me. Then I've got a program there. chair in the shade down here, cool myself off. Wish I'd more to tell. There's that big hotel. Is that the big hotel? Yeah, yeah. Massive, massive hotel.